Hi, this is Leah with Brewista, and today we are going to be reviewing cold brew systems. This is a traditional system, and this is our Brewista Cold Pro system. So there are a lot of differences that we want you to be aware of, and we're going to brew cold brew concentrate in both to show you all the steps. In the cold brew, we're going to be doing 7 gallons of concentrate, so I put 3 gallons of water already in. And the next thing to do is to put your permanent filter in. This is a key component that makes the whole process much easier. So you slide this in, and the next thing to do is to take a paper filter and put your paper filter in. And I'm going to be brewing 7 pounds of coffee. And now that we have 7 pounds of coffee in there and 3 gallons, I'm putting another 4 gallons in to the bucket right on the grounds, leaving that paper filter open. And just try and soak all those grounds. And all you have to do is close it up with the lid. And that's done and ready to soak overnight. And for the traditional cold brew system, you use a mesh filter. And these can be a pain point sometimes, that you put elastic around the top. And next you put in your paper filter. And the traditional recipe for this size is 5 pounds with 3.5 gallons, yielding about 2.5 gallons of concentrate. So that's what we'll be doing today with this. And I'm putting half of the grounds in, just like the regular recipe for this size, and then half the water. Left-handed, so do it on this side. And then we're going to put more grounds in. Make sure you get all of your grounds soaked. And the next step is to tie this paper filter with a string here. So we're going to do that. As you can see, this process takes a little more time. And now we're going to close it up. And now these both are going to sit overnight, and we'll come back and review how to dispense them in the morning. Alright, so now that both of these brews have been sitting overnight, it's time to get rid of the grounds and dispense them. So we are going to go through the process for both. With a Cold Pro, the way to drain your coffee, all you have to do is grab the handles of the permanent filter, lift, and twist that filter to let it raise. And now that concentrate is draining into the bottom. I can go and do other things, I can help customers, and this is working all by itself. With the traditional system, it's not quite as easy. This mesh filter needs to come off, and we need to get rid of the grounds within it. And it can be quite heavy. So as you can see here, there's still a lot of grounds that need to be rinsed out of here. And there's not a really great way of doing this. I can hold this here for a little bit. I can try and squeeze out the concentrate. Obviously there's still a lot in there, and I can only hold this for so long. So I'm gonna let a little bit drain out. I'm gonna try and get some more. I can tell that there's still quite a bit, but I'm gonna have to do something with it, and I'm just gonna get rid of it now. So it's kind of messy, and I'm gonna take it to the trash can here and get rid of that paper filter within the mesh, which can be tricky. And now I've got this mesh that I need to make sure I can sanitize and clean. I'm gonna put that aside, and this is ready to dispense. Meanwhile, the Cold Pro has been draining. We can get a lot more concentrate out of this with this process. And the way to throw away these grounds is grabbing the filter. You don't have to mess with the paper bag. And taking this bucket and dumping it. And now the Cold Pro is also ready to drain. So, as you can see, this has a much bigger volume. You can brew more at once, which is going to save you on paper filters. It's also going to save you on time, which ends up costing you a little less money. It's going to make everything easier in that process. And the other great thing is the outlet filter. If you need to dispense this into a nitrogen tap, this gets down to 5 microns, giving you a really smooth finish, and that goes on the inside of your spigot. It's really easy to just screw on, and that's ready to go. And I hope this video helped you learn about cold brew and your process, and hopefully this will make it easier for you. And come and check out our website at mybrewista.com. Thanks for watching.